Hello, Leo. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Okay, Leo, so chaos and conflict, winter, and then today for tomorrow. What I want to say here is don't put it off any longer. And what I mean by that is stop holding on to the things that are over with and the thoughts about it that do not serve you anymore. So, chaos and conflict is also talking about having order restored to situations, that this may be the perfect time for you to act on that. But because of today for tomorrow, this one is sacrificing something in the now so that you can have a better future. But I think that this is more about you kind of putting it off, not wanting to deal with it. Now for some of you, yeah, you may be sacrificing having to deal with a situation that you feel like is never going to change just so that things will be better tomorrow. But these two right here, those are very specifically talking about you hanging on to something that is creating chaos and conflict for you. But the minute that you let it go, that's when you'll start to see some order restored. But, if you're putting off something, this is kind of the message of, don't do that. It's time to take care of those things. Otherwise they may continue to create that kind of chaos. But winter, to me, very much feels like death in reverse. It's like that a situation is over, that it's not going to change. But you're still hanging on to it, not getting to see the other side of that where things are transformed, right? You're overall the Seven of Cups, so yeah, confusion. Emotional confusion when it comes to the different choices you could be making in your life right now. For some of you, you may have a lot of different things in front of you, and it's not knowing how you feel about it, and therefore not knowing what to choose. But this could also be you kind of going, I have to see how this is going to play out clearly before I make any choice. And the reason why I say that is because of, today for tomorrow. It's almost like I want to see what the end result is going to be before I make a choice. In the past, the Empress. So beautiful, beautiful card, right? Abundance, nurturing, birthing something, bringing something to life, enjoying your life. There's comfort there and beauty. So now for some of you, this could be a mother figure, right? This could also be talking about pregnancy. But I think that for a lot of you, you're wanting to get back to this place because there's a reason why you're pulling on that Empress energy like now and wanting to bring that into the future. We want to be comfortable. We want to see the beauty and the abundance that's surrounding us. But something else is going on here, and it's like, what do I do to get there? Okay, in the present, the Three of Pentacles, so that's good. Now, to me, what I feel like here is you're laying out the plans, working on the details, and there may be some support here for you, and it literally may be a pet, right? Like I just saw the cat poking out there, like, yeah. But I want to see what's going on here, because whatever is happening in your environment may be kind of moving you to this place of maybe rebuilding something. But, with the Three of Pentacles, there's also that part of support. So, there may be people that you're looking to help you kind of get a better idea of how to move things forward to where you're back in this place of comfort and beauty and abundance, right? Future conditions, the Four of Pentacles. So, and here's what I want to say about this, especially for those of you who are looking at what's going on within work or your business. If there are options in front of you right now, this is, I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give it up. It's almost like this belongs to me, and I'm not just going to let it go. Like, you have other plans that you want to continue to work on, I think. But there may be other things that are in front of you. And it makes me wonder if, this isn't what Winter is talking about, right? Like, maybe things that you've been working on, projects, whatever it is, have been put on hold for a little bit, and you don't want to let that go and you want to continue to work on it. But how do you do that, right? But the thing is whatever this is talking about, project details, laying out plans, things you're working on, whatever, you see the abundance of it, which is why you're pulling the Empress through. Oh boy. Okay, so your best path to follow, the Two of Cups. I think for some of you, because, I'm looking at the collaboration that goes on with the Three of Pentacles, and then this being your advice, we're talking about having a really good connection with another person. You want to be working with people who know how you feel, right? And they want to see the same thing that you do. So this may be about needing to strengthen a relationship, or maybe needing to talk to somebody who has your best interests in mind, knows how you feel, that can kind of help you clear what's going on right here. Because you're looking at like so many different things, but really all you want is to be in a place of abundance and growth, right? Now, for some of you, absolutely a stronger relationship with a mother figure. Somebody that can kind of guide you in the right direction. And again, right with the Three of Pentacles. But yeah, I think that, looking back at the Oracle cards too, if you're dealing with relationships that just keep creating chaos and conflict for you, maybe those are the things that you're gonna have to let go of, if I could spit it out. Sorry. In your environment, the Magician, hell yeah, right? What are you manifesting? And using what's available to you to create what you want. And I think that you're trying to figure that out right now. But, it's going to put you in a place in future conditions where you're going to be very, closed off to accepting anything that isn't clear or doesn't have a clear plan forward, right? Like, I feel like details are going to be important, and that would make sense, right? You have Venus sitting in Virgo right now. But I love the Magician in your environment, because this is like the reminder of, yeah, I can create what the hell I want. But I feel like you need, better people, better supportive group. Okay, your hopes and your fears, the Hangman. You don't want things to be on hold anymore. And this is also sacrifice, right? The Hangman, there's traditionally always that sacrifice that has to take place in order for things to be different or to be seen differently. And for some of you, I kind of feel like you may have been holding on to a situation that just isn't moving forward, and that could be within relationships. But the fear here would be that, nothing changes. But this is all up to you, right? Like, you're the one that may be putting something on hold because it's just not clear. And then coming out the Ace of Wands. So, and it's interesting looking at it coming out, because you're like, no, I'm holding on to all this, and then going, well, things could go this way or they could go that way, but something is igniting that passion and that new beginning for you. I have to wonder, and this is, just one of the thoughts that I had looking at this. I'm wondering if you're looking at a different outcome to something you've been putting your time and effort into creating for yourself. So I wonder if this isn't something that made you feel good in the past, really abundant, right? But that Ace of Wands, we need the new beginnings. We need new things to come in. And what's even better here is we're talking about your passion being ignited. Justice, the Eight of Swords, and then the Ace of Swords, which is good. Good. Okay, so justice, right? Making fair and balanced choices. Accountability, correcting situations, doing what is right for you, but is not affecting anybody else. But this is a big thing for you. It's almost like, is it fair for me to go ahead and accept this? Or do I need to just hold back? But then for some of you too, this is almost like, I let this go before, and I know that I can grow this. It may be the right thing here to do is to just go ahead and see where this leads and not be so worried about all the other things that may happen. And then you have the Eight of Swords, right? So feeling stuck and your thoughts being in a place where you can't see things differently. But the Hangman is you hoping that that's exactly what happens. And then it does. With the Ace of Swords, you have absolute clarity and truth. So not only are things going to clear up for you, especially mentally, but it's going to clear up in a way where you can make a really good choice in your life here when it comes to doing something new. And, but I feel like it isn't really new. Like this is something that you wanted before. And I feel like this is where you're trying to manifest this again. But it's a new beginning in a different way. That's how I want to put that. But be careful about, any kind of emotional fantasies. We all do it. You look at a situation in your life and you start looking at what could possibly happen, but how that would make you feel, right? Be careful about doing anything that makes you feel confused. Rebirth, which is perfect with winter. Acceptance. And then surrender. So the way to rebirth, I think, in this situation for you is to accept things as they are. That's all you can do. But in turn, when you do that, it'll create peace within. And then when you have that peace within, surrender to the abundance that the universe wants to bring into you, right? Beautiful message. Resistance. Any place where you feel resistance right now, that's where you want to look at what the hell's going on. But doing it from a place of just being aware that it's there. Luck is on your side. Very nice. And then nothing will come of this situation. And what I feel like it's saying here is that nothing is going to come out of it if you're just in a place of, what could be with the Seven of Cups. But I also think that nothing bad is going to come out of this situation because you have luck on your side, right? But, again, you want to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who see things the way that you do. Like there's that trust in that connection, and there's truth and clarity. Because, the relationships that you have around you are important. And you always want to surround yourself with people that are going to lift you up and not drag you down. But you may have been hanging on to this for quite some time, and it looks like because of you looking at how things can be, this may be another opportunity for you to try it in a different way.